What's up, everybody? Lamar Faciane back with you, and tonight we're moved to the pool table. I want to try something different. I would show you guys the table, but it's kind of difficult. But what I want to do is I want to show you guys some VWs. Nesto P and more recently mrSenCTVT showed off some VWs. So I want to go ahead and do that. Big shout out to you guys, Ernesto and Seth. And I'll show the two I have here. Start with the Johnny Lightning. This is a 51. I hope you guys can see that. Split window Beetle. Very, very nice. We're going to compare it to a Greenlight, which we're going to crack soon. As you can see, this is an RC2 era of Johnny Lightning on an 04 Playing Mantis base. So very nice. We've got rubber tires with tread. And just a very nice casting. You guys know Johnny Lightning. From this era, Johnny Lightnings were very, very nice. Then next, we've got a Matchbox, which I don't know if I've shown this yet. I think I showed it early on when I first started filming. So Seth, this one goes out to you. You showed off your favorite Matchbox Beetles. Well, this is my only Matchbox Beetle, and it is one of the castings that I really like. It's one of my favorites. When I did my favorites video, I neglected to show this one. So there it is. This is one of the cars that sat up in a jammer for about 13 years, just completely neglected. And by the grace of God, no hints of any dust or mold, anything. They just weathered the storm very nicely. So let's go ahead and free the piece. I'm going to start with this. Of course it rolled off. This M2. This is the M2 67 VW Beetle Deluxe European model, you guys. I do believe I threw away the... Here it is. Came in a clamshell. One of these deals. This is what's on the back. I don't know if you guys can read that, but there it is. Anyway, on to the casting. I love my VWs, you guys, and haven't cracked too many, so I wanted to get this done. M2s, you guys know, come with tons of detail, especially for the money. Look at that. We've got lenses for the indicators and the headlamps. Those things look like headlamps. We've got an extremely highly detailed interior with the wheel on the proper side for the European market. Take a look at the back. Again, lenses. Hold on, you guys. There it is. We've got lenses and chrome in the back. Very nice. The wheel on the proper side for the European market. Very, very nice. Now, let's take a look at the opening details if we can. If I can get them open. Hold on, I'll have to try that off camera. Okay, we've got an opening bonnet. And I'll try to open the boot. I'm sure this thing, let's see what date was on the packaging. I can't even tell you guys. I'm just going to keep it going. But there we go. We've got an opening boot. Tons of detail in there. Closes up nicely, unlike most of my M2s. Highly detailed engine bay. Yeah, that looks like a VW engine bay. That is just too cool. And the bonnet closes as well. So that's very nice. Just a little shout out to all the VW fans. I know there are lots of them, as I am sweating on the pool table. That is just awful. That's not going to bode well. It needs to be cleaned anyway. But it is very hot in Southern California, you guys, right now. Hey, next up, Ernesto, shout out to you, buddy. You guys, Ernesto sent this to me in a wonderful RAOK. It's from the Maisto All-Stars. It says 1/64 scale. There's no way this is in 64 scale. There we go. It's kind of like Jada's. They say it's 64 scale, but it won't fit in a jammer, so it's not in 64 scale because these aren't very big vehicles. This is just licensing information on the back of the car. We've got the VW hologram, and I'm going to crack it. Let's free the piece, you guys. You know we have to free the piece. We can't keep the pieces in the packaging. These are not investment vehicles. You know, unless you plan to one day sell off this stuff as to get your money back, then fine, keep them in the packaging. But this is not an investment vehicle. If you want to invest, you guys, I advise gold and silver, because gold and silver is gold and silver all over the world. Only nerds like you and me care about little die-cast cars. But this is dope. Look at this thing, you guys. And look, it's a little stylized. Notice, first off, it's a taxi. It's supposed to be a Mexican taxi, I believe, but it's slammed to the floor, if you can tell. All the windows are open. That's kind of cool. The Maisto All-Stars, their castings tend to be a little more stylized, but that's okay if you're into that. I happen to really like this one because of the color scheme. Very cool. But look at it in comparison to a bug. I mean, frankly, that shouldn't be, because they're roughly the same size in real life. So that's definitely not 1/64 scale. Boy, you guys, they're going to kill me. I have left a stain on this pool table, but that's all right. We'll keep it going. Next up, from Greenlight, I'm trying not to lean on the table, you guys. Club V-Dub. The only release that I found, well, actually, the one I had money for, I had to pick one, was the 38 Volkswagen Type 1 split window Beetle. And you guys know I'm just crazy about splitting anything. And take a look at the back. I'm sure there are collectors who haven't seen these things. And now if you take a look, I hope they're not teasing us with this photo, because look what's in the photo. First off, it's I think they call it the Type 1. Some people call it the Thing. But look here, you guys. That's a Mark 1 Golf Gti. And, well, I hope they don't disappoint us with that. We got a 2015 date on that. I hope that does come out. Let's free the piece. I'll go ahead and free it off camera, as I am hunched over the pool table, you guys, right now. It's pretty uncomfortable. It's starting to steam up in here. It's very humid, very hot tonight. Wonderful casting. Not as much detail as the M2, but we do have lenses for headlamps and a chrome front bumper. I love the blackout hubcaps. Those are nice. We have a metal base, which we're about to compare momentarily to the Johnny Lightning. And we've got a bumper. These are plastic pieces, you guys, in the front and in the rear. And we have painted details. Let's see if we can take a look at the opening details. We've got an opening. There we go. Got an opening boot. There we go. There's lots of detail actually in the casting. Doesn't look like anything is painted, but that's really cool. And we've got an opening bonnet with lots of engine detail. I don't know if you guys can make that out. There we go. Very, very nice. Now let's do a little comparison while we've got them. We'll place them side by side. Of course, I need to place them so you guys can see them. Okay, I'll have to hold them. But if you look, these are on completely different tools. The 51 here by Johnny Lightning is much, much larger. So it probably isn't 1/64 scale. Let's do a comparison of the bases. Yeah, they're different. These are completely different tools. So they're not cheating in any way. They made a completely new tool for this, and that is awesome. Okay, last but certainly not least at all, and a first for my collection, I'm really happy to have this one as I continue to sweat on the pool table. You guys, they are going to kill me. If you don't hear from me, you know it's because they got me. Anyway, I'm supposed to shoot on the pool table, not sweat on it, but I am a mess right now. It's so hot today. From Kyosho, okay? We'll get into what we're doing here. Okay, you guys may have seen this. The Volkswagen Mini Car Collection. This is Series 2. There are the releases. And today we're going to talk about, here's some of the box. Here are all the releases on the back of the box. We're talking about that bad boy right there. We'll take a look at the card first. We're talking about the Mark I Golf Gti tonight. Here's the card for anyone who can read Japanese. And here were the releases that were available in the entire set. I didn't have $119 for that, but I had enough for one. And here it is. They come in these packages, okay, with this black cardboard underneath. And here's the piece. I'm not going to remove it from the base. I will do that later. Only because, see the detail there for the side view mirror? That's plastic. And I am very afraid that I'm going to break it. But there's a wealth of details going on here. Look at those lens headlamps. Now, those look like headlamps. And you see where the extra money goes. We'll take a look. If we can bring it in close, you guys can compare Greenlight to Kyosho in terms of headlamps. That's pretty ridiculous. Take a look around the other side. Back in the day, cars usually only had one side view mirror. Again, we have lens details for the brake lights, reverse lights, and indicators in the back. We've got a detail for the rear windshield wiper in the plastic. Very, very nice. We have a little chrome exhaust piece. These come with rubber tires with tread, and I of course dropped it. But an awesome casting. So I just wanted to share some VWs with you guys. It's been going around, people cracking open VWs, and I can't say I blame you. They're just really cool, and it was really nice to add some to the collection. Guys, thank you for joining me. Tell me what you think. I don't know if I'll be able to do this a lot because I just left a huge stain on this pool table, you guys. It's really pathetic. Anyway, thanks for joining me. If you have any questions or comments, please leave those below. Feel free to subscribe. Take care, everybody. God bless you and your families. Audi 5000.